like when we were younger, we can't do that anymore. Um, Times have changed. You can't just roll up at somebody's job. There was one point when you thought your pussycat, your man or your woman was cheating on you. You roll up at your job. You be waiting for them outside your job, and you see them with, their side piece, and a lot of stuff would break out. So you can't do that nowadays. Yeah, nowadays we don't pop up at your jobs. Well, since quarantine, you don't really have a job, so it's not easy. How well do you know your significant other? Um, I don't know. Not well, not that much at all. So it's funny. Yeah, I spoke on that one because um, I thought it was interesting when I heard it, and I was like, um, why are you cheating to begin with? I was like, whatever happens, you know, you kind of burdening yourself. I don't condone cheating at all. Um, if my pussycat hasn't passed away, or if we haven't divorced or anything, um, yeah, I don't condone. I don't approve of cheating. I don't care how bad a man or a woman is not happy in a relationship. You can walk away from that relationship. You can't say, oh, I can't because of the kids. I got history with this man. Okay, well, that's a chapter in the book that's closed. You should close it. It's like end, chapter end. There's a beginning and there's an end. So that chapter, those chapters are completed. It's time for you to move on. Yes, you'll have memories of that man or woman that you've been with, but it's over. I really don't condone cheating of any type. Like I said, if you're not dead or we've been divorced, I'm not sleeping with somebody else. Well, I'm not sleeping with anybody. So, but yeah, I don't condone cheating. Um, like I said, you're not a cat or a dog where you go in heat and you just start, you know, fucking any Sue, Mary, and Jane, or Tom, Dick, and Harry, or Fuquan, Laquita, Hanifa, or Mercedes, or Maria, or Salsa, and Zanzibar. Just don't do that if you're in a relationship. So, I just think it's wrong. I mean, some pussycats might say, "Oh, girl, bye," or be quiet, or mind your business, or you don't know what you're talking about. I do know what I'm talking about. Regardless of what you said, I do know what I'm talking about. I just know I wouldn't do it. I know I wouldn't take a person back. I mean, if you feel that you really love that person and that you could work it out, great. But for the most part, I say 19% of the people who are caught in a situation like that stay together. And the other 81%, they're done, because deep in your heart, it's really hard for you to go back to the way things were. So when that man or that woman goes out, are you going to start calling him every 5 minutes or 5 seconds? Are you going to ask him where he been every time he or she goes outside to the store, or to the laundry, or to their friend's house? You're going to ask who was there, who else was at your friends, at your friend's house, your boy's house, your girl's house? Are you going to, go through that scenario? No, you're not, because that'll cause more problems. So, if, I don't know, they say, well, it was a mistake, or she didn't mean nothing to me, or he didn't mean nothing to me. I don't know if I can buy or relate or believe any of that, because that person had to mean something if you went and stuck your tool inside of her cuckoo, or her shed. Yeah, you got the toolbox. You have the toolbox, and she has the shed. So if you decided that you wanted to do that, then something's wrong. It's not right. So yeah, how well do you know your significant other? Like I said, my significant other is invisible, so I don't have to worry. I don't have to worry about any of that stuff. So I'm good in that department. When people that I know, when pussycats that I know see this, they're going, oh God, Ronnie. I don't know, a lot of the people, the people that I know, I can count them on one hand. And I'll say it by states. Tenafly, New Jersey, Halifax, North Carolina, Lake Apopka, Florida, and I don't know, Clifton, New Jersey. She's questionable because I don't know, sometimes, we've been, I don't know, friends for 12 years. Well, she says that she's my friend and she loves me, but a lot of times her actions, I don't know, seems questionable. I know whenever you get a new guy, your guy is, your priority, but you don't have to tell that man all of your business. And if he lives in a room in Brooklyn and you say he has all these jobs and stuff, then why is he living in your house around your two kids that are girls, and he's not helping you pay the bills, the rent especially, and yet he turns around and questions you about your girlfriends, or your so-called girlfriends, and people in your family, and you tend to side with this male pussycat who has nothing to offer to the table but riding your belly and getting a free room and board whenever your kids go see their fathers, and you're not really able to go out with your so-called girlfriends because this male pussycat is calling you every 6 seconds to find out what you're doing and who you with and when you coming back, or this and that. I don't know, how well does she know her pussycat? I'm not throwing shade or nothing. I'm not jealous. I can care less about the situation. But I don't know. Something about this pussycat that she's with sounds kind of sketchy. I don't know. So, how come you don't go stay at his house? Well, no, at his room that he's renting with, I don't know, 12 other dudes. How come you don't... Let me stop. Well, seriously. How come you don't go? How come there? I mean, you said you met his family and he's not close to his family. So, how well do you know him in the relationship that you guys are in? Or when you're going out, like say you go out of town or you go on vacation with your schoolmates, he has access to your car and your apartment. You're not there. Your kid's not there. But he's there. I know, I've heard a lot of stories about, say if a male or female pussycat goes out on business, or they going on a girl's trip or a guy's trip, and they come home, you know, they bring some other, their side pieces over to your house. They're in your bed. That's yucky. So, I don't know. I don't know, this is me. How well do you know your significant other? Or how well do you know your friend? Because, I don't know, a lot is going on behind closed doors. So, I'm going to end this segment. It's in 2 parts. I'm going to try and figure out how to put the videos together so that you won't have to look at 2 separate videos pertaining to the same thing. So I'm going to figure out to see if I can do that on here. So again, please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and a thumbs down if you didn't. Subscribe. I mean, I would appreciate it a lot if you subscribed, or if you follow me on Instagram, RonnieBond0515, or follow me on Twitter, RonnieBond0515. Negative and positive comments is 100% welcome. I'm going to, no, I'm not going to say I'm going to post, but I'm going to attempt to bring you some more content before I go in for my surgery. So today is August 24th, 2020. It is dark outside because we'll be changing the time soon. As you know, fall is right around the corner. Can't wait because it's too hot outside. I hope you guys stay safe. If you do have any medical conditions, please take care of them and don't wait until, you know, something serious, more serious happens because you decided to wait. And have a good night. Smooches and meow, meow, meow. Bye. Good night.